My favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite.
Favorite Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Who's my favorite Star Wars character?
We've had our say here at IGN, picking the top 100 Star Wars characters from that galaxy far, far away. But we decided to see which character celebrity Star Wars fans felt was deserving of a top spot. Who picked Han? Who thought Vader was kick-ass? Any love for Jar Jar? From Bruce Willis to George Lucas, here's what they had to say.
Boba Fett. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. He's the best.
I'd have to go with probably Han Solo, I think. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to be Princess Leia. I want to do the hair really badly. Maybe later.
I would think most people could relate to Han Solo. It's awesome. Han Solo is a flawed character. You know, he's not, and that's an amazing performance by Harrison Ford and an amazing role. So.
The Ewoks.
I was always a big Darth Vader fan.
Han Solo.
R2-D2, yes, I liked R2-D2.
Han Solo, man.
Boba Fett.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Since I was a kid, when I was a little kid, when I watched it, I wanted to be Obi, the old guy at the time. You know what I mean? More than I did Luke Skywalker.
Man, it's tough. I think it's Lando and Han, but I would have to say, yeah, Lando gets it because he's got the mustache. The only main Star Wars character with a mustache. I think it would have been awesome if when they took off Darth Vader's helmet, if he had a cool mustache and goatee. It would have been pretty great.
Got to go with Han Solo. Everyone's favorite, Darth Vader, who could not kick more ass.
I'm going to throw caution to the wind and say Darth Maul.
I mean, I have a soft spot for Chewbacca. I really do.
But it's got to be Han Solo, isn't it? I'm sure everybody says that. I think Han Solo has easily become... He's not only my favorite when I was a kid, but I think his kind of presence is sorely missed in, the prequels.
It's not going to be Jar Jar Binks, obviously.
Darth Nihilus.
Han Solo.
I have a couple, but
You can't go wrong with Darth Vader. I mean, come on.
Princess Leia. I have many pictures. My big sister attempted to give me those. They weren't exactly like that, but they were a version of them. And there's something ethereal and I don't know, just so super cool about her, just image alone.
Han Solo, I guess. Sorry, it's a bit boring, but I'm a geek.
I name dropped Admiral Akbar. It might be about the extent of my knowledge.
You threw down the Admiral Akbar.
I did.
Java.
Well, I'm going to disappoint everybody and come with the usual answer. I'm a Boba Fett fan. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I do love Chewie too.
I gotta go with IG-88. I'm a fan of the Lost Droids.
I'm a Spaceballs man. Dark Helmet's my answer.
Princess Leia.
Why is that?
Oh, because she was the hot chick at the time.
I got to go with Boba Fett. Now, again, he needed his own movie.
My favorite is Han Solo. I know it's a maybe dumb answer, but I just love Harrison Ford, and I love his ability to be these heroic characters who are getting people into trouble, but then sort of saving the day in an unusual way.
The trash compactor monster, that's my favorite character of all the movies.
I liked Obi-Wan Kenobi was cool, but I also liked, I'd have to say, I don't know, Darth Vader was pretty cool.
When I was little, it was always Han Solo. Well, it was R2-D2. Sorry, Harrison. I like R2-D2 the most when I was little. Okay. But he was the coolest. He was the one I'd want to play when I was, with the action figures. I was, fighting over that one. And I lost the gun very young.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's like the master. He is like the Zen master. And I like those kind of quiet, peaceful warriors,
R2-D2. I don't know why. I think he's really cute. He works hard, and I feel sorry for him.
I was kind of a big fan of Han Solo. I thought he had that kind of dry sense of humor and really got the job done still, though.
Chewie Bach. I mean, you gotta go for him, right? Yeah. I mean, he's great.
Always been a kind of a big Obi-Wan fan.
In Empire Strikes Back, it has to be Han Solo in that one, even more so than the first one, because he was just such a prick. He was so great in that movie. I love you. I know. I mean, that's just one of the most classic movie lines ever.
I guess it's really it's Vader from Empire is really my favorite character. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Lando Calrissian, just because of that laugh.
And he was a pimp. And he was a pimp of Cloud City. He was a pimp of Cloud City.
I suppose I'd have to say Darth Vader, you know, because he's the one that goes through the most amazing character arc. The others, you know, they kind of don't change that much, you know, but he's actually the most interesting character in the whole piece.
Princess Leia. Yeah. I've spent a great many years being deeply, deeply in love with Princess Leia. And there's still a part of my heart that is quite deeply in love with her.
They're my children. I have no favorite Star Wars character like I have no favorite Star Wars film. You know, I'd say Luke Skywalker, but that wouldn't be right because it's really Yoda. But actually, I like Han Solo. And of course, my very favorite is Chewbacca, who's based on my dog Indiana. And then there's the Papanoida family, and I got to include them in favorite characters. And of course, Princess Leia, I couldn't leave her out. And Anakin, who started it all. There's just too many. I can't pick a favorite.